Young people seldom reflect on what it was like for their parents and grandparents who grew up in Hong Kong in decades past. When they do, they may have some misconceptions.
People in that period of time were not as civilized as we are. Everything was dirty. So all I know about the 60s and 70s is that they used to work in factories. I know Hong Kong was not well developed then, and I never thought about what their relationships were like.
Let the boys study. The girls must go to work. We don't have enough money.
So if I were a boy, I could study? I wouldn't have to be a factory girl? Why do my father and mother let the boys go to school, but not me? Why?
This group of girl guides was performing a drama they created themselves after watching interviews of people describing their lives in the 60s and 70s.
Having teachers give a history lesson is so different than having students perform a reenactment. When teachers teach, students listen. But when they are acting, they need to think about what their character would do, what he or she may feel, and why they would think in that way. That helps them to empathize with the people from the old days. For example, I asked why people from the past gave all the best stuff to boys instead of girls. They need to think and answer, and put it into drama and act that out. They need to think like them to act out the role.
This is a workshop held by the Hong Kong Heritage Project, a non-governmental organization that aims to use drama rather than textbooks to help these young women, who were born after 2000, to learn about Hong Kong history. The girl guide said they took away more than a badge after joining the workshop.
My mom always tells me how happy her childhood was, with simple toys and food. I could never imagine how it could have been fun. After joining this workshop, I could really think and play like her, by acting as a child in the past. They had a good relationship with their neighbors, which is very different from today. My neighbors never talked to me. I was a child factory worker in one of the scenes. It is forbidden in Hong Kong now. But back in the day, a girl at my age might have needed to work in a factory, with no chance to go to school. Now I really treasure the chance to study.
The Hong Kong Heritage Project hopes to introduce this new method to schools, teaching students not only Hong Kong history, but helping them to understand the challenges people faced in decades past, to appreciate what they have today.
People enjoyed having dinner together in the past because they could talk with their family about their day. These days, people are constantly on their smartphones, even when dining with friends or family. I hope I can make a change by encouraging people to put away their smartphones when they are having dinner with friends and family members. I want to have good relationship with my family, like people did in the past. Our family seldom eats together. We are all too busy. I'll eat on my own after I finish my schoolwork. My dad eats later after finishing work. I really want our whole family to enjoy dinner time together. I hope I can make a change by cooking a meal and inviting us all to eat together.